Hey there, this is Stephanie Treasure, host of the Coach and Profit Giveaway, where 50 plus experts share visibility, marketing, and business strategies for making six figures and more in your coaching business so that you can grow, leverage, and scale. I've invited my colleagues and friends to shine the spotlight on the high value resources that they have provided for this special event. So I want to thank you for joining us, prioritizing this, and giving it your focus to truly make your participation in this event impactful and valuable for your business. Now, today I am excited, and it's indeed my pleasure to welcome my friend and colleague to speak with us today, Cindy J. Holbrook. Hey there, Cindy. Welcome to this broadcast. I'm really happy that you're here.
Hi, Stephanie. Thank you. It's definitely my pleasure. I always love working with you and collaborating with you.
Awesome. So I want to thank you again for lending us your time, lending us making us have value, persons have value to these high value resources that you have presented, which we're going to dive really deep into today. But first, I want to have you share with us a little bit more about who you are and what you do and the people that you're working with these days.
Yes. I'm known online as Cindy J, the Visibility Whiz. I help speakers, authors, coaches get online visibility and create strategies that align with their personality, their beliefs, and their values. And so I've been doing this since 2017, and it's very interesting to me because I find that so many people, they're always in this in between. I want to be seen. I want to be seen. No, I don't. No, I don't. I want to be seen. I want to be seen. No, I don't. And so whenever people are playing this back and forth game, it's typically because of past traumas, the lies they've been led to believe in their life, or they're listening to all the naysayers, either naysayers that are specifically telling them that they can't succeed, or just the voices in their head, which 99% of the time isn't even our own voices. There's somebody else's voices in the past. For instance, my father, he told me that if I ever shared my writing with anybody, I'd be a laughing stock. So when I left my first husband, I literally threw away 5 books that I had written that nobody ever read because I didn't want to be a laughing stock. When I started my online business and I started writing things online, it took confidence. It helped me to grow. And I just finished writing my book, Overcoming Dark Family Secrets, which will be released late May or early June. And it's all a testament of, not believing the lie that my father said. Just because, I have never been, nobody's laughed at my writing yet. I guess there's always somebody can laugh. Also, whenever you're visible online, I talk about getting outrageous confidence. And outrageous means that you're doing something bold, startling, or unusual. So what is bold, startling, or unusual? A lot of times we start thinking that everybody will think that, but it's not. It's something that you're doing yourself that is bold, startling, or unusual. So for instance, earlier this year, I came down with severe COVID and almost died. I was in the hospital on 100% oxygen for 3 weeks. They prepared my family for me to die. And the doctor kept saying, well, after a few weeks, people take a turn. And my husband was like, what do you mean they take a turn? He's like, they either get really bad or they start getting better. Thankfully, I started getting better. I've also dealt with some of the long-term COVID effects. One of the things with COVID, a lot of people experience is hair loss. Now, we all, as women, especially, our hair is like a part of our identity. And so often we don't want to be visible because we're having a bad hair day, or because we're too fat, we're too skinny, or we have acne, or, we have rosacea, or all kinds of things that we just don't want to be seen. And this is part of I don't want to be seen but as I was losing my hair, I started thinking, my family, my friends, and my clients do not like me because of my hair. My hair is not my identity. So I'm going to share a picture. This was just taken this morning. So this is my hair. And I took 4 pictures of it. which like I have very, very little hair. And you can see how bald it is there. And it's just really like, I'm like losing my hair.
Yes, yes.
So I thought, okay, I have to embrace this. You know, I can't not do my business because I don't have any hair. So I have been wearing hats because hats help. And I've been talking about it because if I sit there and I am speaking and I'm all worried about the way that I look, it's not, my energy isn't going to be the same. So I just started sharing like, hey, this is me. This is what it is. It's what I'm going through. So, but then I thought, okay, I'm going to have fun. So I said, I'm going to buy a wig. So I got to try hairstyles that I never would have typically tried. Like, hey, could I pull this off, right? Or could I pull this off? And this one I really liked. However, this is a hair piece. It's not a wig. And I don't have enough hair to hold a hair piece. So I couldn't get this, but I did sort of like that look. And this is what I came up with. It was just actually what I'm wearing now. And I find it very interesting, the colors on Zoom. I'm like, because whenever I look at this on Zoom, I feel like it has more gray in it. But here is more of my natural color, which is very similar to what my profile pictures and stuff look like. But this is what I chose. But I'm not going to be wearing the wig constantly either. It's just too hot and too everything. But this is me being outrageously confident. And it doesn't mean that I'm confident right away, because you are not confident. Confident is never a place you arrive. Confident is a state of being. It's you decide to be confident. I'm confident that I'm going to do the very best that I can. That's all that I can be confident about. And so whenever you're doing these actions, you're going to see that you're going to be seen more as a credible expert. You're going to be seen more as an authority. People are going to flock to you. They're going to want to watch you and follow you because you are being true to who you are.
And you probably, as it relates to confidence, sometimes it means making that step scared and feeling not confident for the confidence to, for you to grow into that confidence. You know, you may have to step forward before you're fully there and kind of develop that confidence as you go.
Exactly. And if I share a really quick story, back in 2013, I went to an event and my roommate, I was wearing this sweater and my roommate, she said, "Oh, Cindy, that sweater makes you look fat and frumpy. I would never wear it in public. I would only like wear it at home in my office." So I wore this sweater only at home in my office for years. And then I don't know, it was a cold day and I had to go run some errands and I had to go to 3 different stores. At each store that I went to, somebody stopped me and complimented me on my looks and my sweater. And so this was like the first outrageous confidence act that I did. I went home, I had my husband take a picture of me in the sweater, and I sent an email of me wearing the sweater to everybody on my email list. And it was like, but I really thought, why was I letting that one person that told me I looked fat and frumpy affect what I wore? And we do this so often in our business. One person will say that we shouldn't be teaching. Somebody told me once that I shouldn't share stories whenever I'm speaking. And I'm like, I'm a storyteller. Please don't tell me not to tell stories because that's not who I am. You know, and you don't have to share your deepest, darkest secrets. There's people like me that share a lot of stories. And I don't think you share as many stories as I do, but you're still open and friendly and teach, you know, and so it's owning your personality there.
Wow, wow. Thank you for sharing that. And I want to say, you know, you and I are in touch. You and I are friends on Facebook, and I've been following your journey since you did let everyone know that you were ill. And, you know, I believe it was your husband may have asked for prayers, and I certainly was one of those that were praying for you. And I'm happy that you did make a turn for the better, and you're continuing to get better and better, although, you know, being affected by the setbacks in terms of the side effects of COVID, even after having recovered. And I thank you for being transparent about this. And I thank you for putting yourself out there as the example, being very public. Right now, I can see on your profile the pictures that you shared with us, but even for persons watching here, that is a perfect example as, especially as the visibility whiz, that sometimes you may be having a bad hair day, maybe having, going through a situation like yourself, or it may be that you're, having pimples on your face or acne or just not feeling your best. You need to show up for the people that are looking to hear from you. You never know who you're inspiring, and there's persons out there that need your services. And as you show up, you invite those persons to show up for themselves as well. And I have to say that while I think I'm kind of over being shy as relates to showing up, because I've done the gamut: bad hair days, good hair days, pimples, etc. But I really am inspired by the work that you're doing, and as it relates to the book, I can't wait for it to come out. Folks, you will hear from me as well, because I will be sharing more about Cindy's book. But I want to applaud you and thank you again for being a part of this expert panel.
Oh, definitely my pleasure.
Great, great, great. So share with us what is the, well, first of all, folks, make sure that you go to coachandprofitgiveaway.com. That's coachandprofitgiveaway.com, where you can access these 50 business resources, one of which is Cindy's resource here, which we're going to tell you about. Tell us what this is and why folks should definitely want to get a hold of this.
This is the 9 steps to be a trusted and in-demand expert. It's a video series, and so it's a bunch of small videos with workbooks, action steps that you can easily take. And I always tell everybody that you should do like one a day or one every other day, and actually follow through with the exercises, because it's all geared towards helping you really find what it is that you want to be known for. One of the biggest mistakes so many people make is they don't know what they want to be known for. I had a client once. She was a spiritual coach, and she took really good pictures. So she kept posting all these pictures, and people were like, she's like, I don't understand, how come I'm not getting any clients? I'm like, these people that you're visible to don't care about your spiritual coaching business. You have to know who you want to be known for, what you want to be known for. And the 9 steps to be a trusted and in-demand expert lead you through it. Also, you need to find strategies that align with you, because if you're doing something that you don't like, guess what? You're not going to do it. You're going to procrastinate from here till eternity because you don't want to do it. So it's so important in being an expert and standing out from the crowd and being visible. But before you even get that way, if you are coaching single moms of toddlers, and you have 1,000 senior citizen or 1 million senior citizen followers, how many clients are you going to get from that 1 million senior citizen followers? Not many. So they might have a kid or grandkid that's a single mom that they refer you to. And this is why it's so important, because whenever you know what you want to be known for, who you want to be known as, then you know who to be visible in front of.
Great, thank you. So that is the 9 steps to be a trusted and in-demand expert. So once you log into the giveaway between May 9th and the 20th, and you go to the visibility category, you will see this item. Click on the link, and you'll be able to sign up and get access to that. Now, the other perk of this giveaway is that a few of our experts, Cindy included, has decided to kind of sweeten the pot and give you a little, extra support by providing you with a paid item or experience that you can, that a few lucky winners is going to be able to have access to. So pretty much what she's doing is a raffle. So once you're opted in and you sign up for the 9 steps to be a trusted and in-demand expert, you're automatically entered into a raffle to win a premium paid resource. So tell us what that is, and why persons will definitely want to make sure that they are, in the running, have entered to win this, because it's such a high value experience.
It's the ultimate online visibility program. And it's 6 modules. They are self-following, where you can get them and follow them. Again, it comes with workbooks, audios, everything that you need. But this specifically takes you through to find the best strategy for you. And with this also, there are going to be 3 2-hour group coaching calls with me. So you will get some one-on-one attention from me as you go through the course.
Very, very high value. And so that's 3 one-on-one calls with Cindy herself. And she's actually wrapping this off to 3 people, 3 spots for this experience.
It's not one-on-one calls, it's ultimate online visibility with the group calls.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted to clarify that.
Come again. So if you were saying they will have one-on-one access to you, or?
No, they have the group access. They have access to me through email, but not one-on-one coaching. They'll have access to me through group coaching.
Okay. So you will be a part of the group coaching call. So this is a program that's already in process, and you meet for the group coaching calls, and they'll have access to be a part of these calls. Okay, sorry, my mistake.
That's all right.
3 persons are going to get a chance to win this. So once you opt in again for the free resource, you're automatically entered to win. I believe Cindy will make the announcement to you 1 week after the giveaway ends, after it closes on the 20th, to see if you're one of the lucky winners of this experience. Great. So I know you were mentioning a mistake that you find people make as relates to showing up as a trusted and in-demand expert. Is there another common mistake that you find that people make, in relation to visibility in general, or really trying to up-level their status as an expert?
I think that one of the biggest mistakes I would say is trying to do it alone. When you are with somebody else, just automatically, we give that person the expertise. So if you think of all the people that Oprah has interviewed, doctors, scientists, or whatever, we have so much respect for her, and we give her so much expertise, but that's because she's brought us these other people with the expertise. So just like whenever you see me and Stephanie here together, collaboration is one of the best ways to get visible. So if you know and like Stephanie, because Stephanie's interviewing me and I'm working with her, that automatically, it's word of mouth marketing, which is the best form of marketing forever. And a lot of people try to do it all by themselves, and they don't want to go and find other partners to help them. And I believe visibility is, you can get visible faster, you can be seen as an expert faster, just by who you hang around with.
Awesome. Thank you. So true. And I know, even for journalists, one of the biggest, one of the biggest things that they could put on their resumes to say, oh, I have also interviewed a certain president, or a certain leader of a country, or leader of, something, it's seen as a perk, and it elevates their status to say that they were able to land that interview. So yes, it's definitely the same thing, where when you position yourself, or you're able to interview other experts in your niche, it helps elevate your status as well. So golden advice right there. And is there a big takeaway that you want to share with folks now that we're wrapping up, as relates to visibility in general, or your personal experience?
Yeah, a tip that I'd really like to leave everybody with, that you should start doing right this moment. If you're in business, you talk to your clients, you talk to other people, you talk. And there's a lot of things that you say over and over and over again. You can actually, even if you record yourself, my BA pulls my quotes out of things that just from my speaking, right? And she will pull these quotes, but you want to utilize it. Quotes are the most shared thing online, regardless where you're at. People love quotes. But what do? We share quotes about Oprah, or President Obama, or Michelle Obama, right? We're sharing all these other quotes, but we don't share our own. And to me, number one, that's a mistake, but it's a huge visibility factor. So you want to get your quotes. You can put them on cute pictures, or you can put a picture of yourself. I do a combination of both. Some of them have my picture, some of them just, my husband takes a lot of scenery pictures, so I'll put scenery pictures with my quotes. And I just, my quote, I always say Cindy J, the visibility whiz, and I don't put my URL on the graphic because especially in Facebook, a lot of groups will not let you put a graphic with a URL on it. However, if you go and Google Cindy J, the visibility whiz, you're going to find me. Or if you, even in Facebook, if you Facebook search Cindy J, the visibility whiz, you're going to find me anywhere that you do Cindy J, the visibility whiz. So therefore, that's how I sign. Some of them will say Cindy J Holbrook, some of them say Cindy J, the visibility whiz. I sort of go back and forth. But this way, whenever you see a graphic with a quote on it, people automatically see you as an expert. So you are tooting your horn and you are sharing your expertise, you're sharing your message. So very few people do this. And this is such a huge thing you can start doing today to start building up your own expertise and credibility.
Great advice. I do see that quite a bit, right? We tend to quote, the gurus out there, and, what you have to say is quotable, and pulling it from, you don't have to sit down and say, oh, what profound thing can I say that should be put on an image or put on a graphic? But you'd be surprised. You're saying it just through your content not every day, but whenever you do live streams, whenever you share, even if you're sharing a blog post, I bet you can find a couple of one-liners there that bears repeating, that can be, repurposed into its own quotable image and certainly shared and credited as having been said by you.
Exactly. And something, one of my first ones, and it's something I say all the time, because I believe it so wholeheartedly, every strategy will work for the right person with the right mindset at the right time. And because everybody's always like, what's the perfect strategy? Well, that's my answer. And so you'll find my graphics out there with that quote on there.
Ah, nice. Love that quote. So that, another takeaway for you right there, folks. Well, I want to thank you for being here with us again, Cindy. For those that are watching, of course, Cindy, the visibility whiz, where is one of your favorite places to hang out on social media so that folks can follow you there and keep up with you?
Definitely Facebook. Facebook is my, and whoever gets online visibility, ultimate online visibility course, you'll definitely see this. But the different social medias all attract different types of people that come to them, and people go to the different social medias for different reasons. People typically go to Facebook not to learn, they go there to have fun. Now, I'm a storyteller, I like to have fun, I like to mingle and stuff. So Facebook is definitely my number one place, even though I have a presence everywhere. I love Facebook because I love the community and I love the fact that it's just fun and more laid back.
Nice. All right, great. Thank you so much again. We'll leave it at that. So again, once you sign up for Cindy's gift, the 9 Steps to be a Trusted and In-Demand Expert, you will be in touch with her via email. She shares great tips and advice and resources every single week. And but outside of that, you can look for her on Facebook. All right.
Also,
thank you again.
One real quick thing. I do share a lot of resources, but I also have every Friday, I send out what I call my Freebie Fridays. And the Freebie Fridays are either free resources or free tools to help you build your business. There are so many tools out there that are free that you can use to build your business. So a lot of people find my Freebie Fridays very rewarding, because a lot of times, especially when you're starting out, you don't have a lot of money to spend.
I'll attest to that. I actually get your emails. That's why I was able to say that, they'll hear from you every single week, because I do get the Freebie Friday emails as well. So definitely download the 9 Steps to be a Trusted and In-Demand Expert. You'll hear from Cindy every week. Certainly look out for the Freebie Fridays feature, as well as more information about the upcoming book and all that you're doing online. All right. Thank you again for being here. Thank you again for being here, Cindy, as well as those of you watching us. And I'll see you on the next broadcast.
Okay, thank you very much. A pleasure.